In Belgrade, tens of thousands of protesters have taken to the streets, driven by growing anger over a deadly accident at Novi Sad railway station that claimed 15 lives last month. The protest, one of the largest in recent Serbian history, is not just a response to this tragic incident, but also an expression of broader dissatisfaction with President Aleksandar Vučić and his government. Many accuse them of corruption, nepotism, and a disregard for public safety. The rally commenced with a solemn 15-minute silence in memory of the victims, aged 6 to 74, who lost their lives when the newly renovated station canopy collapsed on November 1st. This was followed by waves of defiance, with protesters chanting, "You have blood on your hands," and holding banners declaring, "We are all under the canopy." The mood was both somber and charged, reflecting a populace fed up with what they see as years of mismanagement since Vučić's party came to power in 2012. Key demands include the resignation of Vučić, the Novi Sad mayor, and other officials believed to be implicated in the incident. Protesters also call for the prosecution of those responsible for the faulty construction and for legal action against individuals who attacked demonstrators in earlier protests. Notably, the event has drawn support from all sectors of society, including prominent theater and film actors, farmers, and professionals. Actor Bane Trifunovic described the gathering as a festival of freedom. Despite the demonstrations, Vučić appears undeterred. On the same day as the protest, he inaugurated a section of a new highway and dismissed calls for a transitional government, accusing the opposition of exploiting the youth to gain political leverage. However, his dismissive stance has only fueled public frustration, with many viewing his actions as emblematic of a leadership disconnected from the people's struggles. The protests are ongoing, with universities blockaded by students demanding justice. Public sentiment echoes a broader discontent with Vučić's leadership, which, despite his professed aim to steer Serbia toward European Union membership, has faced criticism for curbing democratic freedoms. The tragedy at Novi Sad has become a flashpoint, symbolizing systemic corruption and a failure to prioritize public welfare. As the protests swell, Serbia finds itself at a crossroads, with its citizens determined to hold their leaders accountable and demand a government that listens to their voices. The spirit of the demonstrations signals a critical moment in the country's political landscape, one where the people's call for justice and transparency cannot be ignored. Stay subscribed for more videos.